Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Kyle Bosch. New for you at noon, Crookston Police, along with the Minnesota BCA, are investigating an early morning shooting. 18-year-old Daniel Gonzalez Jr. is in the Polk County Jail, charged with attempted murder. He allegedly shot his best friend in the head. Family members say the victim is Juan Morales, and they say they just received a call from a Fargo hospital that Morales is not expected to survive. Police responded to an apartment building in the northeast corner of Crookston right around 12:30 this morning. A neighbor tells Valley News Live there was a party with young people going on in the apartment when she heard a gunshot.
The incident stems from an argument that started earlier in the evening. Right now, we're not sure what the argument was completely about, and it ended up in a physical altercation and then progressed to this.
Investigators say it appears a couple of juveniles may have also been attending that gathering where the shooting occurred. Of course, we will have much more on this story, including an interview with the victim's stepbrother coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 5. Also new for you at noon, a road had to be shut down for much of the morning in North Fargo after a gas line was hit. The Fargo Fire Department and Xcel Energy responded to the NDSU campus just after 9:30. A construction crew had hit a gas line in front of the Memorial Union. No buildings had to be evacuated and no one was hurt. Xcel's been working to repair the line. Administration Avenue was shut down for the morning but should be back open anytime. The warm-up is getting underway, maybe all the way to the 90s by this weekend. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn, who's got a first look at our Thursday afternoon forecast.
Yeah, after some morning fog, we're seeing plenty of sunshine across the area. We will have to deal with some haze and even a touch of smoke as we head through this afternoon and into this evening, but we will also be dealing with some much warmer weather. Today's temperatures right now already in the low to mid 70s, 71 in Bemidji, 72 Baudette, Thief River Falls, Detroit Lakes, and Fergus Falls. We're coming in at 74 right now in Fargo and in Grand Forks. Satellite not showing the smoke. It's a very thin layer of smoke, but we do have that. Hazy conditions will continue throughout this afternoon and on into the overnight hours tonight, and could see some of that smoke making its way to the surface, so you could encounter a little bit of that. If you do have some respiratory issues, you may want to keep that in mind. If you're having some smoke in your area, you may want to limit how long you're spending outside. Nothing doing in terms of precipitation on the radar, and looks like it will be dry today and tomorrow. Some mid-80s today, upper 80s Friday, and then the heat really builds for the weekend. A chance for some showers and some thunderstorms. And it's going to be hot and muggy. Temperatures in the low 90s. Any storms that we do get over the weekend could be on the strong side. Looks like the better chance for that will be on Sunday. We could see a return to more smoky conditions as we head through much of next week. That remains to be seen. We'll continue to fine-tune that detail as we head through the next couple of days. But the weekend right now looking hot, muggy, chance for storms, and more on the weekend forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Robert, we'll see you then. A Grand Forks man is in jail for allegedly threatening several people with a knife early this morning. Police arrested 42-year-old Jeffrey Handeland from Dunseith on charges of aggravated assault and 3 counts of terrorizing. Around 2 a.m., officers got a report of a man who had threatened 2 people with a knife in a parking lot. While investigating, they got another report of a similar incident at a different location in Grand Forks. Police say that during the second incident, witnesses saw Handeland hit a woman who was walking with him and then threaten a bystander who tried to intervene. No injuries were reported from the incident. Lots of damage to mailboxes and a fence in South Fargo, and police say it was a drunk driver who did it. 30-year-old Sidonia Lauren from Fargo is facing a DUI charge. The incident started just before 4 yesterday afternoon in the Prairie Wood area. People in the neighborhood reported a car had crashed into mailboxes, then took off, leaving behind its bumper and license plate. Police say Lauren continued driving, taking out more mailboxes. Her car finally stopped after ramming into a fence. The Confederate flag is coming down at the South Carolina State Capitol. Lawmakers there approved a bill early this morning that will remove the controversial flag from the Capitol grounds, and the governor is expected to sign it later today. After more than 13 hours of debate, the South Carolina House made history early this morning, approving a bill that removes the Confederate flag and pole. The bill is now on Governor Nikki Haley's desk, where she will sign it during a ceremony this afternoon. Once she does, the flag is scheduled to come down at 10 tomorrow morning. Three sisters from Wisconsin have been found alive after going missing during a camping trip in Wyoming. This story breaking just into the newsroom. Officials say that those sisters were found in Wyoming's Groves Venture Wilderness this morning. 25-year-old Megan Margaret Andrews Scherer and her two sisters, 22-year-old Erin and 16-year-old Kelsey, were found, quote, tired, cold, and hungry, but otherwise healthy. They were discovered just about 7 miles west of where searchers had found their unoccupied car a day earlier. The young women left Wisconsin June 28th. They were supposed to return home on Tuesday, but didn't tell their family exactly where they were going. Just in case you ever wondered, yes, you can get a ticket for turning the bed of your pickup truck into a pool. The Minnesota State Patrol says a trooper was on patrol in St. Michael, that's in the northern suburbs of the Twin Cities, when they turned around to stop a pickup with a broken windshield. After turning around, that's when the trooper noticed water splashing out of the back of the truck and two girls and a boy wearing swimsuits in the back. The State Patrol says the owner of the truck had put a tarp in the bed of the pickup and filled it up with water. The owner was cited for allowing illegal operation. Well, don't forget, Wheel of Fortune is coming to Fargo, and you could be a contestant. The Wheelmobile event is going on during 2 special days this weekend. It's sponsored by Shooting Star Casino and is taking place at Shields Arena in South Fargo. Doors open at 11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. For all the rules and details, just head to our website, valleynewslive.com.